People were offering me deals and I was turning them down because I'm like, at 3%, 4% of my company? You mean you're gonna give me 4% of my? Sound like slavery, B.
When somebody's paying for your dream, it's not your dream anymore, it's their dream. I didn't like the way it was made, and then I didn't like really what the perspective of it was, or what it was being catered to. I didn't like big logos all day.
You can't just say a hip-hop king is going to become the next Louis Vuitton house. Louis Vuitton was in there over 130 years ago, some 100-odd years ago.
Ralph Lauren Polo doesn't disappear when a particular style of clothing is no longer popular. So you're talking about, the difference between companies that were able to establish themselves in a society when African Americans were discriminated against economically in business and such. I mean, in order to have Levi's has been around, for how long? Forever, seemingly, right? Well, it would have been impossible to have had an African American label making jeans as far back as Levi's in American society. Unfortunately, they've not had the staying power.
Thanks to all the supporters out there too. One love.
Depending on the flavor of the day, the mood of the month, whatever we're into, we wear it, we're proud to wear it, but we put it in a different class of distinction than other designs. And I think that has a lot to do with a lot of deeper discussions about self-esteem, distinctions in class and race. Brands are identifiers as to who we are from head to toe. And it's always like the grass is greener on the other side.
What do you know about this coat? You don't know about it.
People get robbed that coat. Everybody wants that coat. Expensive coat.
I don't feel safe wearing it because I feel like I might get attacked for what I have.
This coat right here?
Niggas rob people for these coats. They expensive. And the youth nowadays, like around here, like in Harlem or the Bronx, Brooklyn, a lot of like the main tough areas, this is like a big fashion, these coats. So a lot of people get robbed for them, get killed for them.
Some kid just got shot.
Brian Park.
I'm Brian Park for that coat.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Torres.
And I'm Sandra Bookman. Just a short time ago, police charged 16-year-old Corey Dunton with attempted murder for opening fire on the ice rink at Bryant Park.
Sources say it all started with a fight over a coat and ended with 2 people shot, including a 14-year-old boy whose family fears he might never walk again.
If you know, you're seeing it. It's all over the news. If I was to buy my son a coat that cost $600, I'm gonna send him to school with a bulletproof vest.
Back in the days in our era, you got beat up, your stuff got taken. Nowadays, everybody resorts to this crazy thing. Like, I watch kids get shot for jackets. You read about a kid getting shot for Jordans. I mean, it's just crazy. It's disturbing. It's actually really, really disturbing.
The Air Jordan shoe frenzy started Friday morning. People waiting in line to get their hands on the shoes.
In Georgia, 4 people arrested as they tried to get a pair of shoes.
5 cops spraying everybody.
Efren Espinoza just spent $180 for the Air Jordans, but now all he has to show for the shoes are cuts and bruises to his head and chest.
I got an abundance of shoes. So when I see a kid get robbed for a pair of Jordans or shot for a pair of Jordans, sometimes I sit back and look and I'm like, damn.